Howdy all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 22, part 14 of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, with our new extension to the far end of France, we are now starting to transport passengers with our new express services, as well as our new local commuter trains. And we're now able to finally deliver baked goods all the way to Pescon. And of course, somehow the game is basically entered. My wagons have not picked up any commodities. One thing's for sure, though, these wagons at the champagne factory being filled up, is there's plenty of glass and plenty of grapes to be used for its production line. Let me see. What else can we do to basically start production of other commodities? Well, we could start transporting red wine. That's basically to impress Germany. Thankfully, there's this grapevine yard nearby, which is used in making red wine. All we just have to do is figure out how to get glass up there. I guess we could just operate quite a long truck service. May not be practical, but it'll at least get the deliveries there within time. Let's see. A couple more platforms here. Let's place down a couple of these so they'll come on it. So any storage of wine can be placed in here for the time being. Alright. Let's see. This will be Wagon Convoy G. It will load with any. It will be fully loaded with glass. And then delivered here on platform 3. I'll set up another service right here for grapes to be brought in from the locally. This will be Wagon Convoy H. Green, full load, 10 minutes. Oh, right, I gotta find a spot to drop off this. Find a spot to drop that off. We could basically put it in that spot because I don't want it to get into the way of this truck stop. will be truck service A and truck service I. Wait, not there. Here. Why did I say truck? I meant to say wagon con I. Although 10 minutes. Let's buy 10 of these so they can carry 100 units of glass. Then 100 of grapes and 100 units of red wine. $11 an hour, not great, but it's the only way I'll be able to transport passengers around. Speaking of which, my ships should be delivering more construction materials than they're supposed to be. At least some of my material trades are being fully loaded. Well, nearly. Alright, that's the first load of champagne brought into Paris. It's only 14 units, but it will still be good for now. There's still a large amount of cotton that needs to be brought to the clothing factory up here, which is basically running very low. But at least the fish is coming in. And that cotton train should basically be... this one. Fish is still being produced. Passenger numbers are still up. Yet, a company building is still this. Well, thankfully, there's more champagne being produced here. But it's going to be a bit of a while before all the champagne is delivered into Paris. So I'm going to cut this video right here, and I'll see you all in a moment once all the champagne has arrived. And we're back. With our last shipments of champagne coming into town, we also were able to deliver the last loads of clothing needed for Paris, thus getting us a special bonus task completed medal. However, I also installed a couple of new services around in the area. For one, a new freight train to pick up building materials and take it to Verdun, and at the same time, also basically operating a new limited passenger service running from Le Havre all the way to Calais with a stop at Acheatments in the middle. I also basically expanded our rail line to connect to this cow farm near Dijon to transport flight stock. Hopefully, eventually, we can get started on transporting meat very soon. All it just needs now is just 40 units of champagne to basically finish this particular load contract. That is, if the game could basically allow me to get these loads coming in. And at the same time, we got started on red wine being produced and brought into Paris. Which is great, because I need all that red wine to basically impress the Germans, as I'll need to connect to this coal mine in Sersburg to basically work at the coal to deliver coal to the Nancy steel mill, and then eventually get a coal mine connected here to deliver coal to the light bulb factory. If I can get these services connected, then every industry that requires coal, that being the light bulb factory, the glass factory, and the steel mill, I'll be able to basically supply coal to all of them, without having one mine basically trying to deliver all the industries for only 150 units apiece. Plus, cheese has also started to arrive in Paris as well, and they're actually starting to make a bit of a profit. Now, basically, Belgium is the country that we need to connect to next to basically access this chocolate factory. Because once chocolate is produced, I can basically impress the Swiss, which will give me access to this watch factory here. But, of course, the most common countries I need right now is basically Belgium and Germany to basically have access to white wine and another coal mine. And, of course, well, 2 coal mines, so to speak. Alright. This should basically be the last load needed. Once this wagon leaves the station, we'll finally have transport access to Britain. Which I'm putting at times 2 speed, and that will basically complete the champagne. With that done, our transport access can now head into Britain. First of all, in order for our new transport services to work in Britain, we need to basically build a freight harbor big enough for a large amount of cargo to be brought in. Let's see. We'll put down some of these landings here. And then we'll need a passenger terminal here. Let's see. Let's connect the road and then expand up. That'll give me a good amount of people traveling into the city, but I'll also need to build a small bus stop to basically deliver people from the docks all the way into town where they're shopping and work. Alright, let's see. Put down a small road and then build it. Too much collision. Construction not possible. Ooh, the port is too far away. Actually, you're not to destroy anything in the English Channel? Oh, you got to be joking. Oh, wait. Huh. Well, that was certainly... Well, that was a blessing. Let's see. There we go. Much better. Though I'll have to basically build a new service to basically transport those materials. Well, basically deliver the loads of, technically, yeah, light bulbs and food into town, which I'll basically place here. Let's see. We'll basically add another set of platforms here. And basically smooth the land out around it for a bit. Let's set up a new service, which will basically, since this is Britain, this is going to be BT for Britain. Wagon Convoy A. And it's gonna be a very dark green. I'm gonna copy that and make a new route to do the same, which is gonna be B. This is gonna be loaded with light bulbs. And this is going to be loaded with food. And at the same time, we can now get started on connecting our shipping lines. Alright, let's see. Platform 4 will pick up food. Right there. Pick up light bulbs. You'll drop it off on platform 3. Oop. I didn't want to do that. On platform 1. Ugh, not new line. And then just connect to this platform here. On platform 4. Now the channel ferry will go from Le Havre to Dover to Dover, or whatever there. And this one will connect to this right here on platform 2. Let's see. And since this is in Britain, I'll basically create a new bus service, carriage service here in Britain, which will be BT Carriage Service. This one will be, oh, not BR, BT. First of all, let's get our new ferry services up. You go to channels ferry A. You go to channel ferry B. You're going to be going on channel cargo ship A, and this one on channel cargo ship B. Now, all I have to do is start transporting food. Simple as that. It'll pick up the food and bring it down to the port. This will basically be placed on track 3. Tracks 3 and 2 will be used for dropping off cargo that will be taken away by ship to basically Britain. So this will be freight train P1, because this will basically be delivering food will be used on an export service. Food export. Well, actually, export freight, and put an F for food. Full load any 10 minutes. Of course, you are picking food up. I have yet to basically get some, I still need access. Huh. What do you know? Now I can finally get started on transporting more coal. We'll basically connect this coal mine to the network. If I can find a good spot for it. I'll lay down this road. Change it, and then place it there. Then we'll start expanding the line. Let's see. we could expand. We could basically expand it to this line right here. It's a long drag, but at least, however, it will provide a much faster route to get into Dijon. Okay. Go across there. Go to the left. Go down. Go that way. This way. And then finally connect to the main line here. And place down a signal. And the new route should be finished. Let's see. All we just need to do is just connect this. This will basically, according to here, this coal will be picked up from, well, sometimes when I speak, I sometimes forget what I'm gonna say. This is gonna be this train is gonna be picking up coal from Charolais, which is in Brussels. No, wait. Yeah, Belgium, I meant to say. Pick up a full load, drop it off, and then we'll need to set up another service to pick up loads of light bulbs, bring them down to the port. You'll be going on track 2. This will be Freight Train P2, Export Freight, in parentheses LB for light bulbs. Alright. It's only a matter of time before my ships arrive, and the ports are starting to be filled up. 2 ships are navigating the water. So are my new cargo ships. With a capacity of 300, it should basically make a pretty good amount of money. Okay, let's see. 1 coal mine, 2 export freights, so let's see. I'll need to purchase another 060 goods engine. And have several of these open-topped wagons. We'll basically carry about 560 units of coal. Have a brake van. And assign it to that service of picking up coal. And then acquire another 060 to pick up and put them to work on those export freights. We'll use a couple of goods vans for that. 350, so both ships can be filled to the brim. Purchase 2. We'll put that in train. We'll put them on export freight F1. Well, P1. Other on P2. And soon enough, we'll have plenty of red wine to be brought into the town of into Paris. Though I wonder how bad the game is lagging now. It's not doing too bad, but still, it could be better if my game was basically my computer was a little more powerful. But c'est la vie. Also, at the same time, I also gotta get my new passenger services set up in Aigle. Gotta get the carriage service set up. Oh. Oh, wrong stop. Wrong stop. There we go. And then, basically, I'll get 10... No, I'll just get 10 of these. And assign half to this, and the other half to this. Which means I'll have to set up a couple of warehouses to store the commodities being brought in. There we go. 725 units. And by the looks of things, some of my depots might eventually start getting passengers. Of course, Britain has a lot of people waiting for Channel Ferry Service B, but once it connects to this port, passengers will catch one of the local or express trains bound for their final destinations. But I think we'll basically call this an episode. So if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!